All right, welcome back, everybody. We are back into it. Week 11, Game 10. And we are facing the 6-3 Dolphins this week. We have a scouting report on the Dolphins. We need to get creative against Devon Achane or Achan. We cannot let him beat us by himself, and he possibly could. But don't worry, you got Tyreek Hill and Waddle and a whole host of other players that can beat us just as easily. We got some upgrades after training. Marshawn and Mozzie. Okay, so this is what we're looking at. They're seventh in scoring, ninth in passing, eighth in rushing. We are first, third, and sixth. They are 17th in scoring defense, 12th in pass defense, and 26th in rush defense. So we'll see. We can see Lance is number 3 on the passing yards list. Dixon is number 2, right behind Mixon. Dixon and Mixon. And then Wilbin is number 2, right behind Puka Nakua. Yes, and the quarterback there is Dak Prescott. And yes, we see DeMarcus Lawrence in the number 3 spot in sacks with, I'm going to guess, about twice as many sacks as Micah has right now. And saying that out loud makes me want to re-sign him even less. Uh, Diggs has finally gotten up there with 4 interceptions, so he's number 3. And we do not have anyone for the tackles. All right. Wait, one last thing. So our goals for this week: 15 first downs, 350 offensive yards, 24 points allowed or less, and sack the quarterback 5 times. And every time we leave and go to something else, the message thing keeps highlighting itself to say there's a new message, even though we've already read it 3 times now. All right.
It's week 11 of the NFL. And coming up, we'll see Jalen Tolbert. He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week. It's the Cowboys and the Dolphins on Monday night prime time. PA Sports coverage.
All right, let's get it. Whoa. Did not expect the scoreless first quarter. I can live with that. 10-3 at the half. That is very interesting.
The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. We take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns out of the
backfield, and Dixon is number 1, which is just crazy.
Superior to the rest of his peers at this point in the season. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Hey, Charles,
Mm.
they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because
Whoa.
first half they didn't get it moving the
That
way
defensive back off the out of just holy cow, he was in there quick.
get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
They'll keep it on the ground. Dixon. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas first down.
All right, let's see.
But there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there.
Oh, that's right.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled.
We have not checked the. So we will, after this play, we will check the stats.
From busting this open, that's a good start for him.
I tried spinning. Nothing happened. Let's look at the stats real quick. So we just got a couple of first downs, so that could be it right there. At least one. And we got a few yards too, rushing. We haven't thrown the ball yet, so passing yards, we had the advantage. No turnovers. 46 punts to 60. Let's see. Wilbin, 5-yard pass from Lance, and then 2 field goals there. And Lance is doing okay. Tonga Baloa just doing okay. HN, we are shutting him down so far. And they also have Jalen Wright. We're keeping a lid on Tariq Hill so far. Jonnu Smith, Jalen Waddle, Durham Smythe, HN out of the backfield. All right, I did see a pancake there. All right, I do see a TFL couple. All right, so Max Alston has a couple. Parsons has 1, no sacks. Clark has 1. Nealon has 1, no sacks. And Leofau has 1. Okay. Anyone with a sack? No sacks so far in the game. And no turnovers. All right. Okay, let's get in there.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Here's Lance. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10.
Nice.
Take it into the end zone.
I thought I overthrew that.
A great effort there with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Cowboys go up by 2 touchdowns.
Kind of seems like he and Dixon are fighting for Rookie of the Year.
Now for the point after. It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3.
Might as well just decline that. Because in truth, you roughed the kicker on the
This is going to be rough roughing the kicker.
The extra point.
They're on the kick block. You've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker.
Look, we're kicking from the 50. We're going to kick it in the end zone. They're going to get it at the 30.
From 15 yards further upfield. And he'll wisely just
So it's to their advantage.
to the 30-yard line.
They get the better spot.
Now they get ready for their first possession.
Instead of kicking it from the 50, we should elect to put them on their 20. That would be a good rule.
A minute ago, change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now.
Oh, Leah foul with the lockdown coverage there. All right, we like that.
The risk of falling behind substantially.
Okay.
But you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Running left, HN.
Seriously? Did anybody wrap? No, not a single person wrapped them up.
It goes as a loss of 6. And now third down.
Mozzie, man. The last person I want to see throwing a shoulder is Mozzie.
Tua sets up to pass it. And that is
Carson with the bat, with the, yes. Nice, Carson.
But I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming
Now,
after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
what we did was we put the
fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. It's just
strategy
punt that time, no return.
to defend against a short pass.
The football with a So here are the Cowboys
All right,
take over.
we're going to do inside zone week.
Without a loss, 8 straight wins for them. And they've got the lead here in this one as well. Try to make it 9 in a row.
Holy cow. I didn't realize it was 8 straight wins.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy.
You know the expression, same old, same old? It's the same old line for the last 10 iterations of Madden since you've been in it.
Somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Now Lance. He finds his man complete. It's Morrison. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. Now a handoff up the middle. Dixon, solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40. 59 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues. Here now, 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. Dixon. Down the left sideline. And he is into the
Nice. Nice. I'm sitting there like, is it really going to get blocked up for me? Is it really? And then I'm watching Lipke run right down the field. I'm like, it really is.
3 touchdowns.
That is like the best run blocking I've seen in this game.
And the lead,
Period.
3 touchdowns at 21 points.
That is shocking.
That time. And a pretty good run there in the end to top it off. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Okay, well, let me say the best run blocking I've seen for a user controlled team. I've seen some really good run blocking for the CPU controlled team, so that's different.
Do or die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move.
Oh my goodness.
They need to save as much
See, now Marquise Bell needed that last week. He needed that last week for that goal.
For a loss of 11. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long.
Nice Leah foul wrapped up.
Continuing that momentum. They didn't get that.
Get that, get in there, get your arms locked around him, and take him to the ground.
Towards the quarterback.
I don't care about the big hits. I just want to see the wrap up.
3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
There we go. Osa. It's like the floodgates are just opening now, which is fine. Which is fine.
Now for him on the year.
6 sacks for Osa. I think that's one more than Micah.
Bailey on now as he sends this one away. Now a fair catch called for and taken here, and that'll set up his guys in great field position. The Cowboys offense and their running back getting ready to go back to
It's hard to see the number 4 and I think that's, think Dak.
Of the halftime talk for this defense, we've got to find a way to slow them down. That's probably what they're saying, but nothing that they have done has worked so far. On first down, Dixon. Oh, what a move. And down inside the 35 he goes to the
that move got him an extra yard.
And his big night continues on that last run. The yardage there going to move him over 100 yards now for the ball game. Here's 2nd and 3. The Lance going to throw.
Ooh.
Almost their first INT of the ball
Yeah,
game.
I didn't.
On it, but it didn't seal the deal. They don't get the hook up there.
Oh, I'm like speechless on that one. That guy was not anticipating him coming in inside like that.
70% or better 2 weeks in a row.
You got a blitzer on the right side here.
He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Oh my God. Seriously. You couldn't hold your block a second longer. Look at this. Right off. Boom.
But the defense closed in and stopped him just about a yard short.
So on 4th down, out is Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. And this one is right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even for...
All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
I got to think, at this point in the 3rd quarter, that's all you're really looking for.
And right now, the lead is 3 touchdowns and 3 2-point conversions. So you and I both know a huge order for the best of teams.
Somebody wants to tackle? Somebody?
Hard to believe that that's a likely scenario. 3 2-point conversions? That's difficult.
Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Here's it. And he caught it.
It's out. Oh, no. When it rains, it pours. And look who it is. Mr. Wallace, Mr. Trevin Wallace, saying, hey, I'm here. You were not wrong. You were not wrong in thinking that I was a good pickup.
They're going to need a huge turnaround if they want to try and win this one.
Following the fumble recovery, Lance, and his throw's going to be...
He was immediately under pressure.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
The blocking we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
To throw, it's Lance. The short one there, taking it.
Oh, Fergie, you couldn't keep your feet, bro. A way to bull through that, and you just couldn't keep it going. All right.
Enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged the clock.
Oh, are you serious?
Communicating, there he is, and they passed him off.
Now,
making a nice play.
I would have been so pissed had he run ahead, hit the guy, bounced off. He was behind the line again, and if he had gotten tackled right there, I'd have been like, are you kidding me? Okay. That's not Ramsey on Dixon out there, is it?
Lance now to throw. This is close. And he is into the
When you that is crazy. They're like, okay, which way do I go? Which way do I go? Because if you came off of Dixon, if you came off of Dixon sooner, it would have been going to Dixon. But as soon as I saw you were
They're really not going to cut into that a heck of a
trying to trying to stay safe and say, okay, we're not giving up Dixon like that.
stop or two. Can they
It was easy just to throw it over the top and hope I didn't overthrow it.
better about what's happened to them here in this one?
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
All right.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
It sure was.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
That was blocked up too. I couldn't fault anybody for missing tackles on that one.
In motion, Hill. The drive starts with a run from AJ.
Oh, come on, Wallace. You just had an awesome play, man. Don't ruin it with that stupid bull crap.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. He'll get this complete to the rookie first-round pick.
Who is that rookie first-round pick?
Closer to midfield across the
I can't see the name on his back. Abraham or something like that?
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Because he had a nice kick return earlier. Nice. Nice. They're not taking any gunk.
Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. On play action, here's Tua.
Oh, Mozzie. Mozzie.
So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins.
Next time I get the ball, though, I got to correct that the interior line.
Deep for Hill.
You know what? That was just a sweet play. There was nothing they could do. You know what I'm saying?
With a milestone career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time
Because
list. And the Dolphins are able to
I would be doing the same thing. Just telling Tariq, go deep. They can't keep up with you. So the fact that they were even there to make a play, right, to try to make a play, that's crazy.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead.
All right. Let's get physical.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
All right, you know what?
A comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Throwing now is Lance. And he knocks the ball away. And
He didn't get away from Fuller at all. There was nothing I could do there. But I said I got to throw it because I was going to get sacked.
He has percentage completion-wise.
But he wasn't going to get past him.
Here's Lance to throw it.
Oh my God!
He's taken down.
Straight up the middle. They're like, "Hey, turnabout is fair play, bro."
About to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Seriously.
What else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming.
God, you got
to be working pretty well.
You got to get that ball up and over, man.
We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's back now in Arlington. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big
Not for long.
Start quarter number 4.
Okay. Oh, so update.
This is set away. Watch out for Hill on the return.
I totally whiffed on that one.
But subtract 9 there for the return. And it'll be Dolphin football.
Be honest with you, Dowdle, number 23, was the one that touched the ball on that onside kickoff. He contacted the ball. He's still on the team. I just forgot to cut him. And to be honest with you, I probably still am going to cut him. Seriously. If you ask me if why am I still mad about that? I am. I am fuming over it still. You know, I'm mad at EA because that is not. I just have to say that is not a play that anybody would have made, right? As a matter of fact, I don't even know that once that ball started going backwards, they probably would have stopped play and say, dude, do that over, man. You know what I mean? But, and then so for the code to go there and have him touch the ball just irritates me to no end. But the fact that he did, I don't want you on my team. I just don't want you on my team. So Dowdle will be cut at some point.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
About time you guys get in there.
Pressure gets there this time for the sack. Now before the second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
There you go, Parsons.
It's picked up by the Cowboys.
Why is Tua doing a quarterback, not even a draw, quarterback draw, QB draw? Was that it? Or was he just scrambling? That looked like a draw to me. But why? That ain't his game.
But nothing is ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
They'll run on first down. Dixon. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Now 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground.
Are you serious? Now, that's a... So, my problem with that is he was driven back.
He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
What down is this?
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
And then it's like, I don't know. I'm just thinking forward progress there. He was driven back. Not that, but then again, maybe he did break loose, and then they tackled him again, which goes back to that other time, right?
Play action. Now it's Lance. That's to the sideline and pulled in.
Nice catch, Mr. Tolbert.
Inside the 30.
I was like, he ain't catching up to that. I was like, you ain't got no more speed than that, bro.
Lance looking to throw it.
Are you kidding me? No, that was me. I thought the A receiver was the one that was going up and out. And so as soon as the play developed, I didn't realize I was throwing to the wrong receiver. I guess I didn't pay attention, or I should have paid more attention to it.
To throw again on 2nd down. Lance, a short one there taken in by Ferguson. 9 yards, not quite.
Yeah, we got to throw because we're not running. And I don't want to see negative runs because we're getting knocked around. So we will throw. Madden, fix your game.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. From the gun, it's Lance. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns. And it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Not going to stop.
Make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it.
There's no running the clock down at 8 minutes.
And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Dixon, and he'll take it into the end zone. Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And
all right, so Dixon has had enough carries, but guess what? Why did I go back up? There we go. You can cover kicks. You need to practice, obviously, because you don't know what to do.
To their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Now for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that drive in total 8 plays. And in the end, the finishing touch, an 11-yard run. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
They still didn't change the interior defensive line and nickel.
Offense set and ready to go. Right now, they're in a bit of a tough spot here, CD. You're trailing by double digits. Remember the last time out, they fumbled. They're going to have to play some clean football here on this possession.
And all the talk on their sideline has been about taking care of the football, making sure that they're handling the ball correctly. So you know they'll be squeezing the rock pretty tight here. They just have to be careful not to go so hard at doing that they actually cause themselves other problems. Take care of the ball, but still try and play free and natural.
There you go, Micah. I think you might have caught Osa now.
Micah Parsons just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
Micah's chomping at the bit now. Every time I see them escape, I'm like, who let that one go? It's your chance, Micah. Shut them down. Whoa.
And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Dolphins can't.
Wow.
And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Vaughn, they'll try the left side. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. His fifth catch tonight, and it's good for a first down. Well, this one probably not the close game you would expect or hope to see in prime time, CD. But, of course, that wasn't their intent in preparing for this one. They said they felt like their offense was ready to put up some points. And, my goodness, it has been a dominant display in front of a national audience.
Yeah, they thought it, and it certainly came to fruition, didn't it? They've been dominant in so many ways in this one. If you weren't paying attention to this group before, you certainly are
All right,
now.
let's see.
This type of victory from them. Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight
Nope.
tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Working from the gun, Lance.
Did he? Oh, man. Fergie, that would have been a career-saving catch. If you had made that catch, bro, I would have signed you this week. I would have re-signed, extended you this week, man. What could have been?
I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game.
What down is it? 3rd and 7.
A shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Shotgun now for Lance.
Oh! I thought Ramsey had that. I seriously thought Ramsey had that because I threw it right at him.
They blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
I know. Well, yes, they did.
Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal. From the left hash, a 31-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points.
You never know, man. You never know. 6 onside kicks. Okay, I'm being a little facetious. 5. Well, 5 touchdowns, 4 onside kicks.
So you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field.
When you got Waddle and Hill on the outsides, you just throw it over the top.
26. Working out of the gun.
I mean, feel free to throw one to Diggs. Diggs needs one. Good tackle, Banks. That was on the fullback, too. So that was on a bigger man. That interior rush, man, is just killing it right now. Osa and Mozzie, man, they're just almost unstoppable, those two.
Better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack, just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
So now after the sack,
all right, Mozzie needs a breather.
Staring at a 3rd and long. They're going to look to throw.
And then even Briggs is getting in there. So it's their interior, man. Their interior line isn't hold up for squat.
The primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Oh, they're punting.
He can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
You called fair catch on that one, dude?
Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
All right, let's see.
Roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here at quarter number 4. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That's it.
Let's see if we can get to set the deuce loose.
Just keep that clock ticking.
Now a 2nd and 2. Staying on the ground with Vaughn.
Tried to spin right there, and nothing happened. Might have hit it. Don't have the timing yet.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described. Manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage. They are powering through.
Oh, yes, that was manhandling.
In his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
That was
Loss of a full 3
That
yards.
was manhandled, just like you said.
Up the middle, it's
Oh,
and
oh, Smith, man,
but here's
way
the
to get on that,
the game. This will be
Deuce, Deuce. If you can't hang with the big boys, you can't hang, man. You can't put the ball on the ground like that, bro.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up.
Now, don't get me wrong. I didn't juke. I didn't try to spin. I didn't hit a.
One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy
There we
breaks
go.
through and picks him up.
and avoids the turnover. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. Well, partner, under the lights in prime time, this
Okay.
offense, they gave the nation quite a
Not the
show.
best of
Putting up
games.
that many points to come away with
Well,
certainly
actually, it's closer to my perfect game than most people would like, you know.
They're just meant for the big
But
stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are
wanting
on them,
nothing but the best for my team,
yeah,
yeah,
they show
it
up
was an
and
awesome
they
game.
show out.
But now, was it an awesome game to watch?
The great run they've been on continues as they move to 9-1.
For me, it was.
And they'll get another home date next week as the Eagles will come to town.
How many daggone home games they got, though?
It's a bit of a setback as they drop to 6-4 now. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Foxborough to face off against the New England Patriots.
Let's see. Yep. Hit all the goals. Holy cow. Something happened. He hit some sort of gold is at some point. We'll have to look at that. And he has an ability slot too. Oh no, we knew he was superstar. Yeah. I think we did. Okay. So, progression history. Right here. Over 100 yards. Yep. There it is right there. 8 season receiving touchdowns. That was it. That was the big one for this game. But that shouldn't have given him 4. Whoa. Yeah, that's the big one. Wow. Okay. I ain't mad at you. Again, the scouting report with the Dolphins. Really? We're gonna double down on this. Boost tackle for linebackers, safeties, I think. Or do we wanna work towards this one? This is the one. Right there. Boost awareness. Get that awareness maxed out. All right, so this is where we are. Let's do some house cleaning real quick here. Oh, there it is. Second wind and energizer. Okay, so we got some other things. So deep in elite, that's for sure. You know how I like to do that one. And then reach for it. Nope. I think we're just going to hit this one right here with the matchup nightmare for now. So deep in elite, I like to, for the receivers, because I do like to run a lot of those inside, routes, the post, and then the, deep in. So that really works for me, right? And then the mid in elite and then the short in elite works very well. Like, as far as if I have a superstar receiver, putting that on because that really helps out. Um, so let's see. This is what we want. Let's look at our free agents. You know what I'm getting ready to do. So there shouldn't even be a shock at all. Yes, I am a jerk. I am unrealistic. So it's either Mostert, who cannot stay, but he's a mentor, right? Or Sanders, who actually did not want to be on this team. So which one? Sanders makes for a good backup coming in, and Mostert you can't deny the speed. Are they the same? The same amount of? All right. Since I am former Penn State, I will go with a former alum as well. So yes, we are bringing Mostert on. Why did I bring on Mostert? Not Mostert, Sanders. Why did I bring Sanders on? Because I said it already, right? And it's just 100% pure spite. I am angry. I'm annoyed. It's going to cost me to do so. But guess what? Get off my team. No, you will not make a bonehead play like that and stay on my team. You will not. You will not. Cannot have it. Will not have it. Can't play with him. Can't coach with him. Can't anything with him. Some people know what that means. So, Mr. Sanders, you are now our backup running back. Let's see. Oh, shoot. Like I said, some housekeeping stuff. We got to get this fixed, too. All right. Yep. So, let's take a look. So, the upcoming week. All right. So, week 12, it will be the Philadelphia Eagles coming into Cowboy, Texas Stadium. We got some upgrades real quick here. Just might as well knock them out. And that is Osa. Osa probably got player of the week. Defensive player of the week. So he gets an upgrade. So now we got 7 players ready to negotiate, but we're not going to re-sign Sanders. We're not going to extend Sanders. Um, right now we got 2 new messages: the Eagles and oh look, Tyler Guyton is all healed up. All right, that's good. All right, but then let's take a look. Hey, where's Lamb? You know, I used to always shake my head with Good Game Bro when he used to do his streams, so we would watch him play on while he was on YouTube, and he used to stream there, and then so I would always catch it, and I watch, and he get a player that's injured for like 6 weeks, and and he never put anybody on the injured reserve. And I used to just sit there going, dude, you're wasting a spot, man, if he's not going to be usable for you, right? But now I get it because CD's lost for the season to me. He is literally lost to this for the season to me because I wanted to get Gates off of my Nick Gates off of my roster. If I just left him there until CD became ready to return, then we may not have this issue. But as you can see, there's no way he can come back. We're about to play the 11th game of the season. This is week 12. He has not played in a game since preseason. His injury, he was no longer injured at week 5 or 6. I think maybe 6, 7 weeks into the season, he was no longer injured. So for the last 5 weeks, even if we had to wait 8 weeks, right, where what it used to be before he can come eligible to come off of IR, we've already surpassed that. We're 4 weeks past that, and he still can't come off of IR. So that's a broken thing in the game, because in real life football, we can pull him off of IR. We can pull as many people off of IR as we want. So there is no limit. And like I said, for the life of me, I seem to remember being able to take more than one guy off of IR previously in a different franchise in Madden 25. So I don't know why. And the only reason we had Portillo back is because I was able to game the system and move him um, to the practice squad and then sign him off of the practice squad. Okay, so Guyton is back. We're going to put Thomas in and then Richards. So that's going to be our left side. This is good the way it is. I mean, I could move Thomas up. You can see Thomas is just turning into a little beast over there, our backup beast. So we're going to take him. And then in truth, we're going to do this. Yes, I know Steele is faster, but he's not as agile. He doesn't have as quick a change of direction. He's not as strong, and his pass block is not as good. So Portillo it is. And then that is where we are. And then where we're at right now, we're still debating on Micah. Ferguson is pretty much done deal. Clark, if you notice, his price has come down. He's now less than 10 million, right? We moved him over to the right side, and look, he's looking for 6 years, 10 million a year. Before he was looking for 4 years, 11 something a year. So he's under. So we may sign him just because he's looking for less money. His price tag's about the same. Edmonds about still the same. Then Miles Sanders, 3 million a year. I don't. But he has no interest, so it doesn't really matter there because you're not gonna pay extra for someone that doesn't. Oh, and we brought Dante Fowler on board. I brought him on because he's a mentor, and so I wanted that to help out. To be honest with you, I was like anything to help Micah. So instead of getting rid of Micah, and after trading Overshown, so I traded Overshown and who else did I trade? And okay, Bland and Overshown. So I got rid of Overshown and then brought in Dante Fowler to um, be a mentor and maybe help put spark some life into Micah, right? And then if we look real quick here, like I said, I keep going back here. This is where we are. He's at 7.5 sacks, so he's on pace to beat last year, right? And then now he does have a forced fumble. He doesn't have a recovery though. So he is picking things up. And right now we still have 7 games left. So he still has a chance to actually just fully turn things around. And I'm kind of hoping he does. And then look, he's back up to 14 TFLs, right? So he's got the TFLs, the tackles. Uh, I think, I honestly think he's playing out of position. I don't think he's a right end, right? I think he's a 3-4 rush end, standing up, right? And so in base, you need those 3 big guys eating up some blockers, right? And in our base 4-3, he's undersized. He gets moved out of the way. Now, in all honesty, I could possibly in the base 4-3 defense move him to Sam, right? And then that's what I originally was doing, and I think I had originally planned to do that was I'll put him at Sam, right, left outside linebacker, leave him there, and then put him at rush in, down in the nickel at end, right? But I felt that the potential for him to out in open space, he isn't as good as he is up on the line, and I can't control that as much as I would like to, right? And keep him in the box and basically wreaking havoc wherever. So, but I think if we were playing a 3-4, he would be playing exactly where he needs to be, right? He needs to be probably outside linebacker, doesn't matter which side, and then he would just be killing it. And so that's where I really think he is. So I think he's completely undersized as a defensive end. And I just don't know that the game handles his ability, his quickness as well as it should. Because that's his superpower is that speed, quickness, and you know, speed to power, right? He's not going to overpower you, but he's so sudden and so quick, right? That you just can't deal with it, right? And he gets through you. instantly, and he can make just a sudden move, boom, and he's by you. And the game can't replicate that and put it there. And then so it's kind of like you're watching and you're like, but then again, and then like I showed you guys a couple of games ago, he had 30 sacks. So yeah, it's it's really it like I said, it's random. It's random, right? But then again, when I user him, not user him, but user the Cowboys, it's very rare. I've never seen him have less than like 17, 18 sacks in a season. So he's always killing it. This is the first time that I've seen back to back seasons without an injury that he isn't killing it, right? In any playthrough that I've seen. So now, when I'm not the Cowboys, then yes, the numbers are a different story. But he's still, I've seen his numbers be 18, 19. But this is in other iterations of Madden, right? 24 and 23, and right where he's just killing it. So again, I don't know if it's just this playthrough, right here, this playthrough. That's the anomaly, and we're just seeing the game not handle him the way he should, and it's disappointing because he should have. He should have at least 15 sacks right now, in my opinion. At least 15 sacks. Uh, Closing in on 20 TFLs. And he should be disrupting games way more than he does. Um, the last couple of games, though, we are starting to see a little bit of a pickup. That's why it's like, and trade deadline has come and gone. He and Clark are still on the team. I am seriously for less than 10 million. I think I am willing to go ahead and re-sign Clark. Um, Micah, if I could get him at 24, based on how he's performing here, that to me would be a win. And at some point he would do better, right? I expect him to play like I expect him to play. And then, depends on Nealon, right? If I can't re-sign Nealon, then it's like, do I start gearing up and moving the team towards a 3-4? Because right now Nealon he is a 4-3 end. He's not going to stand up and play outside linebacker. I just don't see it. And, so but we've seen larger guys do that. As a matter of fact, Hope was playing outside linebacker for the Rams. So it can be done. I mean, you got a 300-pound outside linebacker. So it's possible. And then, but right now, that would also change Osa up a little bit too, though. It's like, well, but I mean, Osa is just relegated to nickel anyway. He doesn't play in the base defense. So he's just nickel and dime. So that would be him on in a 3-4 system too. He wouldn't be a 3-4 end in base. So yeah. So likely what might not what probably will happen. Yeah, we'll probably end up signing first offer that we'll try to make to Micah is probably 6 years, 24 million a year. See if we can get him to sign that. And if he goes for it, then fine. And then we'll try to get Damone Clark 6 years, 10 million. I think is going to take at least 9.5. I don't think we can go as low as 9 because we're starting out already at 6 years. So we can't even offer a player friendly deal because I don't think you can sign somebody for 7, right? The max contract the person can have is 7 years. I don't know if that's gone up, if they've modified that, because if they have, that'd be great. But that's the kind of contract you would be signing Damone Clark up for, right? So, if you were trying, because if you lower the years, you got to raise the money. If you lower the money, you got to raise the years, and to make the contract kind of pay out more money to them. So, I mean, we could try to give them more guaranteed, increase the signing bonus and lower the base salary. So that's where we're standing. Okay, well, that's it. Definitely leave a like, comment, subscribe. Subscribing is free. Subscribing helps out big time. Um, the more subscribers we get, the more and more likes we get, the more this is presented to others to view and gives them a chance to like, comment, and subscribe themselves. And then basically give feedback on this format. If this format works the way we intended to. I like it. It's entertaining. This is one of the few times though that I've actually gone through and basically played every single game of the season. I don't usually do that. Usually I sim after the third game, so the fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh weeks of the season, I usually sim through those, coming back in the eighth week, and then picking things up to see where we landed, right? Because we could have lost all 4 weeks, and then all of a sudden we're coming in at 3-4, and we're scrambling to try to make the playoffs. So this is the first time that I've played every single game in a season in a very long while. I don't usually want to, and it does make for a lot of game, like a lot of a lot of time. And then so yeah, so but it's interesting to me because it's and I think the main reason it's kept me going and kept me playing is Micah's ineffectiveness. Not how well he's playing, but the fact that I'm just waiting for that game where he just finally goes off, and my other playthrough, he finished the last game of the season. He had 3 sacks. The game right before that, he had 5. So he had 8 sacks. That's how he got to 30. He had 8 sacks in the final 2 games of the season. I'm like, are you kidding me? Right? And so in 2 games in that one series, or not that series, but in that one playthrough, that one season, he's got more than he's got all season here in 10 games. So, yeah, it is very, very interesting to me, and it's keeping me coming back. So, that's where we are. Okay, well, I am definitely going to let you guys go now. My dog needs to go outside, and so do I. So we will pick this up again really soon, and I will let you know if I decided anything or if I just went ahead and pulled the trigger and re-signed both of them to the team. Okay, once again, thanks. We will see you soon. Bye.